Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the
play ball.
Stepping up to the plate, Darren James. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
James.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been...
Oh, and he can't come up with it. But he'll recover in time to get the lead runner at second. So a heads-up play there to get that second out. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jose Ramirez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Acuña's there for it. And that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man. And now for the Angels, Jose Brasino. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. James is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Now at the plate, Darren James.
Number 5, second baseman, Darren James.
From the stretch. Fastball well outside.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball, and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
That evens it up 1-1. Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Three and 1 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
2 out with the man at first. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count offering on its way. Now a drive out to left center field.
Go, 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 go.
And this one bounds around against the wall. And the run will score all the way from first.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Here's the 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Striding forward now is the DH, Brendan Drury, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, right to him. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready now for L.A., Joe Panic. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the 3-2 pitch. Under to third. This could be two. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first, and they get the double play. Now at the plate, Jose Bracino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
So striding in, Darren James. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He's set. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second of the game, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Adames. It was a walk in his last trip. Trout over at second. Acuna at first, 1 gone. Hit hard to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute...
Ready to take his hacks again, Darren James, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Ball one to start the at-bat. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The Jays find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 11-5 the final tally in this one. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Greg Mattson earns the win, his second.
Hits, no errors. They left 12 men.
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. Here it's the second of this four-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. Derek Rodriguez is on the mound for game two. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
James.
First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group. He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Outside, 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jose Ramirez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Brandon Drury in this one. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
Ready on 0-2. Now a line drive caught down there at third. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. A couple of So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
So striding forward now, Mark Montañez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Darren James. He drew a walk his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. And that's out number 1. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Dale Thorman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Thorman.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Ready now, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
High pop-up. Bodie is there. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Willie Adames. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A step on the bag for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Toronto leads this one 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And it's full now, 3-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Adames brings it in on to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. Starting pitching, so obviously important to a team's success, and a great performance given here in this one by the fella you see on your screen. He's our top player of the game.
Blue Jays, 2 runs on.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Sean Reed Foley, the Guamanian-born pitcher, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he can be really tough to hit.
Darren James.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Behind 0-2 now. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Blue Jays go down. Now batting, Darren James. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's set, and the pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Hit to short.
Hold it here, hold it here.
He's got it. On to Panic, and that'll retire the side. 9 minutes. Ready for another shot now. Darren James. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jose Ramirez already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw over and a dive, but he's back. And yet another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Runners going. He pops it up. Hampson ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. On to first, a double play. Here's Joe Panic. It was a walk in his last trip.
Joe Panic.
Rounded to the right. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Jose Fernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Fernandez.
Ready with the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. They're down 5-1.
7th inning.
Into the box, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Darren James.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Blue Jays 5. And the in now, Jamie Lease. Last time through was a base hit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later inning. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. 5-2 the final score tonight. Toronto took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Sean Reed Foley gets the win on the mound, his first of the year.
Now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs.
So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 5, Darren James.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Behind 0-2 now. Another 0-2 home. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Number 4, Patel.
Liner towards second. The second for 1 on the first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests.
A coach looks to help one of his stars become even better.